Hey everyone, my name is No Games James. It's what I go by. This is my first dev blog. I'm not really sure how to go about this, so I'm just gonna briefly talk about my idea, what I hope to accomplish with this, and kind of just my approach and why I'm even considering building something like this. So this is an introduction to my blockchain. It's something that I've been working on for the past few months, kind of just conceptually, thinking about it and finally just going to action and actually building it out. So I'm just going to give a brief description, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why I even think that something is like this is necessary right now. One of the biggest things has to do with kind of just my view at the current situation of blockchains and cryptocurrency, and how that's being managed. And I feel like the approaches are definitely moving towards decentralization. We're at the birth of, conceptually, like what blockchain even is, I feel like has far been removed from what it is today. And that is just my own opinion. And that is why I'm, building this today, is try to get back to that. So, this is just my GitHub. I'm gonna make the code public to everyone to view. Currently, I'll just have a Discord where we can have conversations around just ideas and theories that you guys might have, or just opinions or different things that perhaps maybe could help me out, or things that I might not be looking at. So I'm open to all ideas. I'm open to different thoughts, and I definitely want to have a conversation around this. So this will just briefly give you an overview of what I'm trying to accomplish, what our main goals are, which is that decentralization piece. I am utilizing a sharding mechanism for sure. And there's a list of features that I'm currently working on for Q2. Sharding, the consensus algorithm, validating the block, moving from JSON to SQLite for data storage, and then hopefully being able to display more information about the actual blockchain itself and individual transactions. Thinking about writing a white paper, but not entirely sure. I feel like this could provide the information necessary, and as well as if anyone is really interested, they could just take a look at the code. I know that might just be oversimplifying it, but that's just my general thought. Let's see. So I also have the release dates here, and just a disclaimer that this is a project that I'm working on, and I'm just going to try to be as consistent as possible, but there's no guarantees. Let's see. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about me, and then I'll get back into what I've made so far and kind of just show you guys what I'm working on. But currently I'm working for one of those companies. You can think of it as Amazon, Google, Facebook. So I'm part of that right now. I've been a developer since I was around 12. I've been doing this pretty much my whole life. It's been something that's been a passion of mine, just creating whatever I can create. So that's just a little bit about me. And let's go into this. So here you can see my actual block itself, my blockchain, and then the different components that make up the block. I talk a little bit about hashing here, and then we go into the actual blockchain, the first generated, like the first actual block, which is something that you have to hard code. Let's see. Yeah, so I have a lot of different little, how can I say this? Well, one, I have to get a little bit better about documentation and also adding comments in. I have been trying so that when I do release the code, that it's easily accessible and also readable, if that makes sense. I don't want to make it too complicated. So one thing that is interesting in my approach is that I'm actually really heavily focusing on a CLI, rather than going the traditional method of having some type of front-facing interface, like web application. And I don't know, something just feels different about it, and I just thought that perhaps like that could be a difference. I don't know if I want. It's a funny line. Like, of course, accessibility, and everyone needs to be able to access it, but also I feel like just removing it slightly from the web, I don't know, like, so I feel like that's a conversation I'm going to have. So this is the code for here for the CLI itself in terms of just how it generates information and, how you're able to make transactions. And there's a few different things that you're able to do. You're able to generate your key pairs from here. Smart contracts will be coming soon. You're able to actually see the block itself, the blockchain. You're able to verify the blockchain. You're able to register a new node. You're able to resolve conflicts. So registered node, and also check your balance, log in, and exit the program as a whole. I think that I'm going to clean this up a lot. The order will definitely change over time. This is just a very rough draft, I would say. It's a lot of it has been written down in terms of just conceptually thinking about how I would approach something like this. So it's just getting into the weeds of things where, I'm actually now developing it. You can see that here, the coin itself, and then, P2P communication. What else can I show? Well, actually, let me just go ahead and run into that. You guys can see exactly what happens. So this is what it looks like once you actually run the CLI. You're able to generate the key pairing, like I said. This is essentially just the interface for the blockchain currently. So I think that if you guys are interested in having any questions, please comment down below. I'm also going to add my Discord into the description below. So feel free to comment, ask me questions. This is my first time, creating a video like this. So let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you guys want to hear from me, what type of videos you'd like me to create, if you'd like me to do more coding, if you'd like me to do more conceptual thinking or thought around this. But I can just show you a little bit actually before we get going. You'd create a password. I know I have to eventually hide this password, so don't think that I'm just all of this is in testnet right now. So you're able to generate your key pairs. And you're also able to save that within the password itself. So whenever you do want to make a transaction, it can call on that private key without you having to remember that. The public key is something that you can show and have access to easily without a password. And I'm thinking about making this obviously a little bit more robust. That's why I said there's a lot of nuances and a lot of new, little things that I need to take care of before that I even think about, making something like this live. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. I look forward to any questions or any thoughts. Thank you for, watching this video today.